EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. There's been a healthy buzz for this one. Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype. And that's intercepted by Marner. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Berlin's got the puck along the wall. Tosses it on to Marner. From the open ice, they gain the line. Nice stop by Knight. Angles it over to Fox. Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
And he comes up with a stop there.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Horvat. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Berlin's got the puck. With some open space at center. Moves it quickly over to Hagel. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Berlin's got it in their own zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Clark. Berlin's got a hold of it along the wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves the puck across to Hagel. Goes into the paint. The Gladiators gain control of the puck against the wall. Larkin's got it in the defensive end. And he's ridden off the puck. Shot from the point. Standing tall with the save. Hagel's moving it ahead. Quick shot. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. Italy's got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Gerard. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Well saved by Hellebuck. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Gladiators take possession off the face-off. Oh, what a save! He blocked that one!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Nice, quick on the draw. Hyman's lugging the puck. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Passes it over. And the puck dies with a trapper save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. Italy's got possession here in their own end. Puck grab by Gerard. Forsberg's gained the line and on the attack. Takes a shot. Denies him.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Heiskanen's moving the puck through his own zone.
Forsberg's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Quick pass to Connor. Here's a chance. Stops him cold. Italy's got possession of the puck. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Great read to break up the play. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Slides it on over to Larkin. The Gladiators cross the line and gain the zone. Quick feed to Michkov. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late goings of the period, the game is still scoreless. Turtles won the draw there on the attack. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. With possession along the wall. Puck battle along the boards. Off his stick. Denies him with the save. And there's the save. Picked up along the boards by Toru. Moves it to Darlene. And that pass attempt is deflected. Takes that pass back at the corner. Dished on over to Meyer. Italy's got the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Here's the pass in front. Picked off in front. Dishes it off. Italy's gained possession along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Nugent-Hopkins. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Coaches are always looking at underlying numbers like kills or keeping plays alive. Well, this is a great example of keeping a play alive. And when you have a defender on your tail, you got to read the play under pressure. You got to see it in the air. So it's twofold here. Not only does he win the battle, but he makes the play that leads to the goal. Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Handles the puck from the left side. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Italy's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Here's a shot, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Quick shot, scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the Bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. There's so many sequences that lead to this goal, but it's all initiated with the contact on this play. The team's able to get possession and get on their horses to be able to get this goal. I guess he's not going to get an assist here, but the entire team knows that he was the initiator in the entire thing.
The Gladiators answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Taken by Darlene. Handles the pass. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Swung on in midair. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Heiskanen. And now he passes it to Connor. Berlin's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Italy's got a hold of the puck now. Berlin stops us. Oh, tries to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And you hit the post and out.
Puck sent over to Heiskanen. Great use of the wall in the pass. And he turned that one aside. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. Italy's got it in the defensive zone. Passes over to Zuccarello. Pushes it across to Forsberg. Berlin's gained possession. Moves it quickly over to Nugent-Hopkins. And he takes the dish. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Puck scooped up by Clark. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Denies him, he got all of it. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, what a save in front! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Gladiators take possession off the faceoff. Grabbed along the board by Vlasic. Looking to make something happen at center. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Here's a short pass to Michkov. From the right side, they gain the zone. And that's off a stick. Takes the feed at the back end. And he had the answer on that one. Picked up along the wall by Larkin. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Italy's got the puck along the wall. The Demons gain control of the puck. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Reinhardt's got the puck in his own zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Italy's got the puck along the boards. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Whiffs on that. Quick pass to Nylander. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Feeds it over. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Italy's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by one.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
And that one's stopped.
Hellbuck dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Wow, that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Puck picked up by Besser. Now over to Horvath. The Gladiators have it from the corner. Berlin's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Kyrou. Berlin's moving it into the offensive end. That's not going to fool him. Moves it to Horvath. The Gladiators will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Made the stop on the play. Moves it ahead from off the wall. And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Hyman's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Knight's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's 2-1. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Italy's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Bjorkstrand. Steps into it. Knights opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Demons have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Nice, this won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Play blown dead, let's get the call.
Well, each team is going to lose a player here. It's going to be an offsetting call.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Raymond's got it against the boards. And the middle frame almost done. Fires it on net. That goes wide. The Gladiators get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Turns him away. Receives the pass. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Anderson's going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. Gains the zone. Routine pass save made by Hellebuck. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Taken along the wall by Nylander. Slides it across. On the deflection. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck to Hagel. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Shot. And he shuts the door on that. Scores!
This play could have died, James, but instead we find themselves with possession because of the effort that he gets for being hard on the puck. And it's not just retrieval, but then it's having the mindset to attack. And that's exactly what he does off of it, and he winds up with the tally.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Italy's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. Gets the puck over to Meyer. Into the corner of the attacking area. Italy's got a hold of it against the wall. Berlin's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, solid And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Gladiators come up with the defensive zone draw. He'll need a new stick after his breaks. The Gladiators move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Ekblad. Takes the feed. Berlin's on the attack. Can't connect. Berlin's got it now. Uses the force on that hit. Slides it diagonally to Dahlin. Gains the zone through the middle. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Great read with the stick. And the save. Knight's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Nice job tying up his opponent. Dismiss that chance. Into the corner now. Here's a blast. Comes up with the stop. Quick feed to Gerard. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And that's just out of reach. Works it across to Vlasic. Knocked away. Italy's got the puck in the defensive end. Long reach breaks up the momentum. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Demons have it against the wall. Through center. Nice zone entry from the right side. Great poke check on the reach. Tries to feed it over to Aho. Here's a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Well past the midway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Berlin's won the draw, and he sends it across to Heiskanen. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. And he can't hang on after that hit. Gaining momentum along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
There's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
The Demons have found the go-ahead goal in the back half of the third period.
This is exactly where they want to be, James. Late in the third period, you have the lead. Now you have the momentum, and you certainly want to attack, but you want to make sure that you're in good defensive posture when the puck transitions.
Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Berlin's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Berlin's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass across to Reinhart.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Levels him with the hit. Pass across to Nylander. And now it's over to Raymond. And that's intercepted. Passes the puck over to Heiskanen. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Horvat's got the puck. Denies him with the save.
Let's have another look at that monster on the hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
A quick face-off here inside the offensive end. Suzuki's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. The Demons have it now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Denies the clapper. Directs it on over to Suzuki. Moves it to Clark. Along the half wall with the puck. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Heiskanen's been nabbed for tripping.
You know the coach is going to be detailing the habits. Get in the shooting lane, sacrifice your body, push to the outside, get the puck down the ice. You've got a one-goal lead. You want to play on your toes coming out of it.
Italy's got a great opportunity here on the power play.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
And a great save! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Kyrie's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Berlin's won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Kachuk. Italy's got a hold of it along the wall. The Demons ready to go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Aho. The Demons have possession shorthanded.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Puck grab by Aho. To score! An absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it. The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the team.
The Gladiators weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say, keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They scored the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Heiskanen's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play.
That's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Nugent Hopkins gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And manages to clear the zone. Italy's got the puck. Feeds it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Taken by Horvath. Fantastic save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Tavares has the puck against the half wall. Berlin's got possession while undermanned. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Horvath's won it in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Puts it on net. Answers it with an even better save. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Scores! Putting the special in special teams. They take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, it can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution. Well, the shooter does a great job of recognizing how much room is available in the net, but it's all about the goaltender. He drops to that butterfly position and isn't able to get his glove hand up quick enough.
Italy's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
Heiskanen's got the puck now in his own end. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Tees it up from the back end, and he had the answer on that play. Berlin's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out of the ice. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play display...
Fires towards the empty net. Can't get it to go. Toss it up on the play. Quick pass to Larkin. And that's a great heads-up play by Reinhart.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Oh, and he stops that one. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Gladiators pick up the win, and Cheryl, you really got to look at special teams. They generated those opportunities and took advantage.
Yeah, and they were able to get the man advantage because they were putting their opponent in vulnerable spots. That's what happens when you dictate play, but you have to capitalize. They did a great job of it.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. And we have finally got things going here in period number 1. Oh, and even here's a save on the slapper. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Carlson. And that's off a stick. Belarus takes hold of the puck. Moves it to Carlson. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Granted, it's off to the sick man for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
Across the line and in the offensive zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Gets the puck in deep. The Beavers gain control of the puck against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Wilson's taking it from his own end. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Kemper. Eichel's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Carlson's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And some good footwork to kick it away. And he coughs it up with the pass. like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Oh, a clutch save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Belarus wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Kemper? Traps the puck away. Finland's looking to break out. Nice hit on the play there. Moves it over to Jones. They go on the attack through center. Thompson's got it in the offensive zone. And he makes the save. Finland's gained possession along the boards. Slides the puck to Rantanen. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And he slides it quickly to Stone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Finland's won the faceoff. Can't get a hold of that pass. Marchenko's got it through center. Belarus on the attack. Reaches out and uses the stick. Off the post!
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Belarus gains a hold of possession. The Beavers will play it in their own end. Poked away in the neutral zone. Finland's got the puck against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Konechny. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. The Eagles look to start the transition game. Great pass off the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Dubois. Pass in front. Breaks it off the post. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Belarus takes possession off the draw. Moves the puck. Dumps it into the O-zone. Belarus gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Yossi. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Eagles have it now. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. More than half the period has expired. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Solid check to slow him down. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Finland's got the puck in their own end. Kachuk's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Finland's got the puck against the boards. Skates in behind the cage. And that's intercepted by Johnston. Belarus plays it along the wing. Takes the feed behind the net. Gains control of the puck here up the line. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Finland's got it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Fires it, and he stands tall and cold. Here's a shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Quick pass to Pasternak. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
That's gloved by Kemper. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. In the final moments of this period, still scoreless in this one. And they win the draw on their own end. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And they'll go up for a change after dumping it in. Quick feed to Marchenko. Loses his balance on the play. Sends it into the offensive zone. Finland's got a hold of the puck now. Grabbed along the boards by Stone. Backtracks with the puck but maintains possession. Back to the blue line. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it to Stone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalsky, pounder. Here comes period number 2. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway. We'll see if we can get the opening goal here at some point. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Belarus had a great opening 20 minutes, James. I mean, they held possession of the offensive zone. They had the majority of their shots, but they weren't rewarded for it. With a hot tender, you got to get in front. You got to create a screen, not let the tender have their eyes because they're seeing everything tonight.
Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a shot. Bad save, and he makes it look easy. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. And the puck skips away after that move. The Beavers carried along the wall. Finland's got the puck. Belarus has it near the wall. Here's a short pass to Konechny. Oh, he'll feel that one. Slides into Rantanen. Coming to the front of the net. Big time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Puck scooped up by Stone. Moves by the check. Big time stop there. Vasilevsky's going to hang on for a whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Belarus looks to move the puck from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Pasternak. Handles the puck. Thompson stick handling in his own zone. And now he angles it across to Bedard. Some great thievery in the open ice. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Quick pass to Zadorov. The Eagles take it across the blue line. To his teammate. What a steal in his own end. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Tries to feed it across. Slides the pass over to Svechnikov. Takes the pass. Finland's got it along the wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Finland's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Anderson. The Beavers are playing against the wall. Angles it over to Marchessault. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Shot! Denies him! He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play!
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Sanheim. Dishes it to Pettersson. Comes to the paint. Big save.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
More than half the frame has been played here. The game is still scoreless. And off the draw, they win possession. Moves it to Ehlers. Finland's crossed the line and on the attack. And he makes the easy save. Belarus looks to get things going down with the puck. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Battle along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. And he sidesteps the check there. Belarus has it in their own zone. Here they come. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Dubois close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Puck picked up by Johnston. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play. Barkov's going off for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Belarus is taking possession off the draw on their own end. And they clear that puck. Finland's gained the line and into the zone. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Oh, what a close save there!
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Giroux's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And the puck clears the zone. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And they'll start with possession. And he takes a shot, and it's turned aside by Vasilevsky. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they get the puck out. Finland's got possession of the puck. Stone's got it in the defensive end. Belarus has it in the open ice. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame.
Barkov standing up, ready to go.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go, the third and final frame, and we are still looking for the game's first goal. Pass it up ahead. That's a textbook save by Kemper. Quick pass to Kachuk. Here they come on the attack. Takes the puck behind the net. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Shuts him down. Pushes it across to Konechny. Quick shot. And that doesn't reach the net. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Drives to the crease. Turned aside with the glove by Vasilevsky.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Finland's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Vasilevsky's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Knocks the puck loose. Quick feed to Thompson. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. From right out of midair, he passes it down. Moves it to Bedard. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. Let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about taking that one home.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination. He will put that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Belarus has gone up by one here in period number 3. Does this change their approach now? Do they sit back? Do they push forward? What do you got?
Well, I think it's a balancing act, no question about it, because you have to be able to attack. You have to press. You want to make sure you're pushing and closing on your opponent quickly. You don't want to give him much time with that puck, James, but you also have to be defensively responsible. You can't give up any opportunities the other way.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Belarus leads it 1-0. Eichel's won the faceoff. Feeds it over to Rantanen. Slides it across to Tkachuk. Moves it quickly over to Johnston. Belarus gains a hold of it. Great poke by Eichel. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Tuck's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, and he whiffs. Taken along the wall by Eichel. Belarus has possession of the puck. Quick pass to Johnston. And he stakes that one with the block. Kemper's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here. There's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Pass it going. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Moves it to Barkov. Finland's got it now. Puck grabbed by Barkov. Takes the pass deep inside the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Shuts him down. Denies him again.
Kemper's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 the score. Bedard's won the draw there on the attack. Slides his angle to Thompson. Wide of the net, he missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
The Beavers gain possession along the wall. Works it across to Marchenko. He carries the puck up along the wing. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Handles the puck at the point. And he stops that cannon against the boards. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Tries to feed it over to Wilson. They fight for it along the boards. Finland's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Late goings of this period. Belarus has the 1-0 lead. The Eagles win the draw. With the blast. Denies him with a slapper. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Finland's won the draw. Fires away. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A fake face-off here inside the offensive end. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. Taken by Barkov. Belarus is across the blue line. Takes a shot. Goalie with a stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A critical draw here. Finland's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Passes on over to Ovechkin. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one.
Oh, stop it! That was insane! It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Yossi's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
The one-goal lead, the PK unit steps onto the ice, and they got to embrace the pressure of this moment and get in those shooting lanes. Everything matters right now.
A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Belarus wins the draw. Looking to get it out. Oh, that's a big-time clear there.
The critical juncture of the game, and you're in your own zone. You got to find a way to get that puck out, and you do it. You focused on the details, and you made sure you got it.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Takes the feed. The Eagles looking against the half wall. Nowhere near the net.
That's an understatement, James. I mean, that's a huge miscue. You got to put that on target, especially when you're in that prime scoring area.
The Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. Steps inside. Pokes it away in his own end. And there it is! Smiles and high fives all around as their tanky picks up the shutout, and everybody's happy tonight.
You're always happy when the light doesn't go on in your end, James. And no sunburn for him because he kept it out. I mean, he was a monster out there. He challenged at the top of his crease. You knew that he was playing confident the way he was playing so aggressive.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.